Passageways, the onboard system, was just a seamless transition in the way that our trustees are using and accessing materials. The College of New Jersey is a public institution in New Jersey with about 7,000 students. We have primarily undergraduate residential campus, traditional college-age students. Our Board of Trustees is gubernatorially appointed. So they're appointed by the governor with the advice and consent of the Senate. We also have student trustees on our board. We have faculty and staff representatives to the board. So it really is a reflection of our campus. So our board very recently has moved to a structure of committee meeting conference calls prior to our in-person public board meetings, and those committee meetings have been relying on our new digital platform for committee meeting structure in a very unique way. We've been using a go-to meeting so that folks are able to see each other, we're able to interact in different kinds of ways, hear each other clearly, we're all looking at the same materials, we're all going through the meeting efficiently by using materials that everyone's had access to, and through these portals being really able to keep on target. The value of being able to operate in a digital environment within higher education is just critical to the efficient ability to function efficiently, effectively for our boards and for our administrative functions. Boards of trustees who are able to communicate, to deal with their materials, to be prepared in an electronic way allows them to be mobile, allows our trustees to access materials timely. We can make sure that the materials that they're using are up to date, which really enhances board meetings and critical conversations that they're having on issues that are changing from moment to moment. And so the ability for them to access those materials at their leisure, they're busy people, we've got volunteer trustees, and so to be able to do that on their timeline has just really made all the difference for our institution and our board. Our administrators are using it for their meetings, and to have a platform where we can share materials at a moment's notice and they're prepared for their meetings. They're able to take their notes, to make sure that they're highlighting the information that they need in order to make those meetings valuable for their work. And then to have access to those long into the future. So being able to archive materials and to refer back saves them time, it saves me time as an administrator to make sure that they're prepared and we're not rehashing or redoing work that we don't need to do. So using OnBoard, our trustees have been able to really access the materials that they need when they need it. We're able to give them access based on their committees. So if there's sensitive information that some people need access to and others don't, we're able to control that access so that they've got at their fingertips the information that they need to be prepared for the conversations that we're going to have. We're dealing with, as all institutions are across the country, critical issues that are impacting higher education. Some are impacting our institution now, and we know that others will be coming down the pike. And so to be able to store resources within the portal that they will have access to into the future, critical reports that they're able to then look back and see direction of trends and those kinds of issues, they're able to prepare themselves to make sure that they're ready for not just the next meeting coming up, but for future meetings ahead. So partnering with Passageways and OnBoard has really made it a seamless transition for our board. We had been using digital platforms in the past, and so while they were familiar with digital materials, they were not familiar with a formal portal for board materials. And Passageways, the OnBoard system, was just a seamless transition in the way that our trustees are using and accessing materials. It took them moments to get into the system and up and running. I had very few questions from any of them, and it's been a wonderful addition to our work and our board.